But how do you do it? Reagan was a genius. He could unite the social conservatives, the fiscal conservatives, and the defence conservatives. The great communicator got them all singing off the same song sheet. But right now, your base is very fractured. You've got 1 million libertarians who gave their vote to Gary Johnson last time. You've got social conservatives, fiscal conservatives. You've got Tea Party Republicans. You've got moderate Republicans. You've got 4 million GOPers who stayed home last time. And you've got at least 20 million, some say more than 30 million evangelical Christians who are not even registered to vote. Your base is way bigger than the Democrats, folks, but they don't vote. And why don't they vote? Because they're not inspired to vote. Reagan could inspire people, folks. You don't inspire people by telling them how bad the Democrats are. You inspire them by giving them a positive vision and a positive hope for the future, like Reagan. Do you not? Yeah. So this is what I would do if I was Raphael's son. And it doesn't have to be him, but I think he's the most Reagan-esque figure out there by far. I would want to reunite that Reagan base right now. I would want to get all these people together. And I'd go to them and say something like this. I want to get going. I want to run early, way before the primaries, way before Jeb Bush gets up ahead of steam. But we need to unify. And I know that just saying unify, unify, unify is a waste of time. You need an incentive if you're going to do that. So here's the incentive. The first thing I'm going to do is put Alan West on my VP ticket right now. And then I'm going to make Rand Paul Secretary of the Treasury, and he and he can do what he damn well wants to the Federal Reserve and the IRS, carte blanche. And then it's going to be Sarah Palin, Secretary of Energy. And it's going to be drill, baby, drill. Drill in your backyard if you want to. $1 a gallon gas for every American family. And then it's going to be Scott Walker, Secretary of Labour. And he's going to stick it to the unions, folks, because it's going to be right to work in every state.
That's right.
And then I'm going to make Mike Lee Secretary of the Interior, and he's going to return the federal lands to the states, people, so they can mine and farm and fish their own land. And then John Bolton will be Secretary of State. And I'm going to sick him on your enemies, and I'm going to rebuild your alliances. And then, very important, ambassadors to the United Nations. No one, ever. And then Trey Gowdy, Secretary of Attorney General. And he's going to go after those vote fraudsters and prosecute and jail them. Justice in this land, folks. And then Dr. Ben Carson will be Secretary of Health and Human Services. And he will end the welfare culture in this country and restore dignity to your communities. And then for all of those Christians, those millions of Christians who don't care about politics, but they don't want Common Core, they love homeschooling, I'm going to say to them, vote for me and your millions. I'll make David Barton Secretary of Education. Name your whole cabinet. Run early and run as a team. Would you be inspired by a team like that? And would it unify the base? Because everybody's getting something, right? Everyone's got someone to inspire them. And when have we had inspiration at a national level since Reagan? Do we need it? Can we afford another nose-holding candidate, folks?
No.
People, right now, you have a big problem. Because every 4 years you put up one candidate and their media rips them to pieces. But what would the media do if you had 20 Rottweilers all running as a team, all backing each other up and not taking any crap from anyone?